New into stock we have a Hyundai ix35 1.7 CRDi. It's the SE, it's a 5-door and it's a 2013 on a 63 plate. Only done 47,869 miles. The fuel economy, urban 44.8, extra urban 58.9, which is extremely good, and combined 53.3. 0 to 60 time 12.4 seconds, and a top speed of 108 miles per hour out of a 114 brake horsepower engine. Reasonable to road tax as well, 6 months £77, 12 months 140. It's MOT'd until the 3rd of November this year, but we'll do it again for 12 months before it goes out. I am finished in grey metallic with half leather and grey cloth inside. We've got the kind of colour coordinated alloy wheels there, which they all look like pretty much like brand new, and the tyres all look good as well. It's really nicely finished off. Roof bars, tinted windows, got the integrated tailgate spoiler, rear wash wipe, massive boot, all my camera equipment in it at the moment, and we've got here, oops, and just get it in, rear load cover, the rear seat split 60/40, and we've also got reversing sensors there, so plenty of load space. I'll just show you in the back. Plenty of room in the back. I've got my seat a long way back, the driver's seat. Bags of room. There's the tailored carpet mats in the back. This, whether it be leather or leather effect, and the pattern cloth in the centre. Nice and comfortable. Put the headrest up there, and we've also got a rear armrest with 2 cup holders. So plenty of room. It does have a heated rear seat switch there as well. I'll take you for a drive in it now. Normal remote key with an actual blade that goes in the ignition, so that's really good. We've got height and reach adjustable steering wheel, height adjustable seat. Just turn the fan down a little bit. Service history. 7th of the 11th 2014 at 13,219 miles, Hyundai Motor UK Limited. And then 4th of the 9th 2015, 19,514 miles. Then on the 17th of 8th 2017 at, well, your guess is as good as mine. It could be 46,000, but I'm thinking it's 40,000. Pretty simple job just to write a note, but there you go. I'm assuming 40,024 or 46,624, but we'll go with 40,000. I'll try and check up on that as well. So that's proper service book, which is always a good thing. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Very nice to drive these. Good seating position, nice and high up, good visibility all round. Got to remember to take the handbrake off. The good thing with the kind of four-wheel drive type vehicle off the road, you've got plenty of visibility, you can see all round, and it also, or usually the suspension is made to take up bumps and potholes, which of course the roads these days are absolutely full of. If you get a sports car these days, by the time you get to the motorway, you've rattled your fillings out. It's awful. But this type of vehicle, which I think we're all moving towards, is a lot more comfortable. Easier to get in when you get a bit older as well, I believe. so people tell me. But it's just more comfortable. Good spec on these cars. We've got heated seats all round, electric windows, remote central locking. We've also got power folding door mirrors, climate control. That's working really well. It's actually, although it's overcast today in the UK, it's still very, very warm. And I've got my jacket on. Rear parking sensors, and there's the switch to knock it off. Down here you've got 2 power sockets and also aux in and iPod in, USB too, so you've got everything covered there. Usually the USB will cover the iPod in as well, but that's a separate one. This person has been in the outside lane doing 30 miles an hour right up the dual carriageway, cocking everybody up, forcing everybody to undertake, and still doing so now. There we go, nice and smooth. Car's now done 47,933 miles. Your radio controls on the left there, cruise on the right. That's changes your fuel computer, trip computer, trip to distance to before you need to fill up. Average miles per gallon, it's showing there 47.2 miles per gallon. Got your telephone answer there and telephone dink. That orange Citroen still in the outside lane. There's nothing like adopting a position to turn right very, very early on. Oh, he's decided to turn left now. Yeah, I don't know. So wipers on the right, we'll just check them, see how they perform. Yeah, they're okay. Right, now then. Rear wash wipe there, that's working fine too. So you've got an aluminium kind of roof bar stroke carrier system, not exactly bars, but you can then fasten bars to them. Auto headlights on the left hand side, and that's your indicators too. The seats are nice and comfortable, not built up too much because it's quite high up, and the ones with sports seats mean that you have to get even further up and then kind of drag across, so you end up with wear on the edge of the seats. But this has got no such thing. center armrest here with space in it. Could just do with going a bit further back. There we go. That's a nice position now. So that's round about 70 miles an hour in 6th gear. Switch on, set. No, actually we're set by knocking down, and then I can increase the speed just flicking that switch up. Not sure where he's going. Just left his indicator on. So 70 miles an hour, 2,250 revs. As I say, it's certainly a better driving position in this type of vehicle. You see above everybody on the motorway what's happening, and also you're above a lot of the spray when it's throwing it down.
And perhaps even to the 32nd BBC Counterpoint Trophy. It'll be the one.
It's Bluetooth hands-free. Let me just concentrate on getting into this inside lane here. I don't think he's going to leave me much room, so could end up going to Carlisle here. There we go. So radio, then we've got media, no media. I'll see if it's audio streaming, but I don't know. Heated seat switches are there. Plenty of room. Nice big door pockets here, room for a bottle. Cup holders here. Good tyres all round and nice alloy wheels finished in grey metallic as well, so they coordinate with the body. It's a good looking car. That seat heater's working well. We've also got a compass here in the mirror telling you which way you're heading, and that will be an auto dimming mirror as well, I think. It certainly feels like an impressive diesel engine, and when you let your foot off the accelerator, the revs don't die off. I'm assuming it's got a massive flywheel because it just keeps going. Handles really well, irons out the bumps. we got here? Lamps, glasses case. And I think that little kind of button there must be the microphone, which is a pretty good design, I have to say. Plenty of room by the clutch there to rest your foot. No catching it when you move off. I'm using the weight of the car and the body roll to go around corners. Brakes in a nice straight line with no wobbles, so all the discs are looking pretty good. Nice driving position, just reach the gear stick from with my elbow on the armrest. Yeah, I can reach isn't too long on the gear stick, so very lazy drive. Left hand side we've got rev counter. In the centre of the rev counter there's another clock, which is the coolant temperature. Centre your odometer and also your trip counter and fuel computer. And then on the right hand side speedo, and in the centre of the speedo is your fuel gauge. Bottom you can probably just see the green cruise control light. You switch on like so and then set the cruise by pressing down. There you go, it's set. Cancel it by touching the brake or hitting the cancel button there, and that's to change your trip. Nice finish to the dashboard. And you've got all this contrasting kind of grey metallic finish around the gear tunnel and the radio, steering wheel. Unusually, when I got in the car, the door mirrors were in the exact place that I wanted them, so I'll just check the door mirrors, make sure they're working now. We do all the stuff that wouldn't necessarily get checked on a pre-delivery sales check over by the mechanics. That's mostly done on the ramp. So we do this test drive in them, go at least 10 miles, make sure everything's all right, get the car up to working temperature, make sure there's no pulling, and there's no knocks, there's no groans, creaks, and vibrations. And this seems to be a pretty good car, and we'll be ready for sale soon. If you do buy it from us, just remind us, we've promised to do the MOT. It's only MOT till November. And the way sales happen these days, we had a call at 11 o'clock the other night, and then the next day a customer came to pick it up at 11 o'clock at night, and first thing the next morning. So that's how car sales work now. So we try and have everything on the button and all ready to go. Difficult sometimes, but we do try. A little bit of noise from the back, but I've got all my camera equipment in there. And here we are back at the garage.